Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Kathryn Creech, coming from Kathryn Creech's News Creech channel, KCN News. Um, Today there's a lot of condensed fog, but I wanted to say was this. Authorities need to make an announcement on the national TV because psychics that have spirits in their glass. If you authorities don't believe in any of about spirits, well, you need to do this. If you don't believe it, then go to your law books, textbooks, from page 10 through 13, where it says about cold cases, and tear the pages out of it. But the other theory is investigating of this. Those that are psychic, and you have spirits that are in the glass, and somebody's bothering you, and won't leave those spirits the heck alone. You need to report it. Authorities then need to investigate and clear the air, and I wish they would. It would ease a lot of minds of troubling ones. Because in the textbooks, I'm going to tell you this, and you can check on it upon yourself if you wish. If you go to the law books, on page 10, it specifies what to do when cold cases go cold, as a psychic with the spirits that are in the glass. And that is on page 10 in the index of the law books. And for somebody that keeps on saying, blah, 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 I guess the authorities need to prove it to you. And also, if you look, it says that if by chance authorities need to use that psychic spirits that are in the glass, and the psychic is there during the whole entire time, and they need to find a criminal amongst the missing, they actually do go to a psychic with this spirits that are in the glass, and it becomes police department equipment. When the people are scaring them, it has it where cold cases will stay cold, and none of the missing could get found, and none of the criminals could get found. And somebody keeps on saying, blah, 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 blah. Well, you can say it all you want to. Why don't you get out the textbook of the law books and look and see for your darn self? Since you want to have that disbelief, I will not have that here, so. And you look it up yourself. Excuse me. Now, that part of the theory is over with. We did have a theory where Beacon Church from New Jersey, Pastor Pete was scaring the spirits that was in a psychic's glass, and also Josh, that was from Beacon Church, amongst them. Authorities have to make it clear to them and show them the textbooks of page 10 through 13, and who will be responsible if they don't put a stop to it. Authorities can appoint you to any case, and you be reliable if there's a purpose reason for it, after speculation of the theory that something had to be investigated. and they had the answers, and somebody went and destroyed it and got told about who they was. You know, that person's responsible, because in the law books, you know, that psychic's class does become police department equipment if there is an investigation going on. And if that psychic is having problems with people scaring that spirit, they need to tell authorities right away. And they will assign them to the case that they're doing when they're doing it. And they will be fully responsible to helping them find that criminal, that criminals, that amongst the missing. And if it leads to the part they wind up dead because they can get charged like the criminal did. So that's one to grow on. Now I have a little bit of weather. I don't have all of it, but I do have today's, and I am feeling under weather. So after this broadcast, I'm going to take the rest of the day off because I is not up to par. But I am going to make sure you get today's weather. Today being Monday. Monday you have the dense fog. It seems to be diminishing a little bit, everybody. And the high is 72 and the low is 70. There's 50% chance of rain in the forecast. And there is 8-mile-hour winds, but that somewhere it must have fell down. But it's also from the south-southeast side is 8. So I'll just put that there. 8-mile-hour winds from the south-southeast side. And today was the high of 72, foggy, but it seems to be diminishing a little bit. Looks like London fog to a point amongst it. And 50% chance of rain is in the forecast. And that's where we're at with it right now. Humidity is up to 93. Yeah, that's what happens when the moisture hits the air and the sun's trying to beam down. The humidity has its own scale of up and down. And the more moisture there is, the lower it can get. If there's any breeze somewhat. And all I want to say, with me being Kathryn Creech, a newscaster for KCN, for Kathryn Creech's News, KCN News 72, when I get the news, I'll bring it live to you. See you tomorrow, because after this broadcast, the rest of the day will be canceled for my news for all of New Jersey, Northern and Southern. Keep dry, everybody. See you tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Have a good day.